Your brother, your friend, your dietitian back again for another installment in spirit. Nutrition. Intelligence is not enough. Why is intelligence not enough? Let's get it poppin'. So you're intelligent, you're smart, you're witty, cunning. I have been told that I'm intelligent, I'm smart my entire life, as far as I can recall. Intelligence is the ability to easily, quickly grasp concepts, understand complex concepts, and the ability to retell those concepts, rehash those concepts in your own words, in your own form, to grasp mathematical concepts quickly, scientific, literary concepts, to take them up and fully understand them quickly. It's to pattern recognition is a form of intelligence. There's a million different types of intelligences, but my point is that being intelligent is not enough. It's simply not enough. A lot of people just rest on the fact that they're intelligent, or some people are told that they're intelligent. Being intelligent is one of the key skills that we need, but intelligence is not necessarily the only ingredient in the recipe book that will give you success. You need other ingredients to bake the cake of success. So more than intelligence, well, not just more than intelligence, but more than only intelligence, a lot of times you need courage, because in order to do something differently, in order to do something that other people have not done, it takes courage. Or to do things that you've never done, it takes courage. In addition to intelligence, you need willpower. You need a lot of dynamic will. So that's the ability to push through, to be persistent, to have fortitude, to be steadfast. These are the other things that you need. You need discipline as well. Say you're intelligent, right? You can grasp concepts, but you get introduced to computer science, to coding, like Mark Zuckerberg. But you don't have the discipline, the persistence to advance to an adept degree or to a high advanced degree of understanding. You could easily grasp the concepts on the base level, and even probably, more easily than others, you can move up to the mid level, and then, or the intermediate level, and then you can move up to the advanced level easier than the next person. But if you don't have the discipline to sit down and study, practice the coding, you'll never get to the top of the ladder. You have the capacity to, you have the intelligence to, but intelligence is not enough. It's just the beginning. Whereas you may have a person next to you who is intelligent to a degree. They may not be as sharp as you are, but they have the discipline and the persistence, steadfastness, and fortitude, and they have the fortitude to sit down and study code and move from the beginner's level to intermediate. So now, although they're not as intelligent as you, they didn't grasp the concept as quickly as you did. They have brain cells and they have neurons, so they can grasp the concept, but not as swiftly as you can. But they actually use their will and their persistence to get to the intermediate. So now you're still at the beginner's level, but you're sharp. You have the potential to get to the advanced level faster. You could still pass them up and get to the advanced level faster than they could, but you never sit down and you never study. So that's one thing that I kind of learned just growing up and coming up, that intelligence wasn't enough. I'm very intelligent, I have a powerful mind, but if I don't sit down and actually utilize it, if I don't organize it and focus it, it's going to be to no avail. It's going to be to no benefit for myself or anyone else. So remember that intelligence is not enough. You have to use your willpower. You have to use creativity, innovation. You have to use persistence. You have to have faith. You have to be organized. You have to be positive. You have to be consistent. So that's kind of my understanding, and you have to have courage. I always tell the story of how I learned, my español. Aprendí mi español en Guatemala porque no tenía vergüenza para hablar. Otras personas tenían miedo para hablar, para practicar con la gente en el país. Pero la única manera de aprender es para practicar, para tenga fe, para tener fe en ti mismo, para creer en ti mismo, right? So I said in Spanish basically that I learned my Spanish in Guatemala because I didn't have fear, and I didn't have shame. And when I was speaking, there were some people who were sharper than me. I'm pretty sharp, but there were some, like I studied with a lot of medical doctors. There were students that were coming from medical schools in the U.S. and studying Spanish there as a medical mission, kind of medical Spanish deal. Basically, a lot of medical schools will pay for people to go study medical Spanish, but a lot of them are just getting drunk and taking Spanish classes and traveling and having fun. But some of them actually said, like, let's be serious and trying to learn Spanish. But some of them were sharper than me. Some of them weren't, but they didn't have the courage. They didn't have the kind of childlike openness to go and have conversations with anybody in the language and make mistakes and stumble. But that's how you learn how to walk. That's how you learn how to ride a bike. You fall over and you keep getting up. You get a little cut, a little bruise, you keep going until eventually you can ride the bike. So that was the thing. I let go of that fear and I had courage. I let go of that shame of being at a lower level so that I could get to the higher level. They say in order to sit on knowledge, in order to sit on the throne of knowledge, you have to bow at her feet. So you have to pass through ignorance before you get to knowledge. So that's another skill or thing that we need is humility to be able to get to a higher level, an advanced level. Intelligence is not enough. It takes a lot of focus and discipline. So so your brother, your friend, your dietitian back again for another installment. In spirit, nutrition. Intelligence is not enough. Use your other talents, use your other skills, use your will, creativity, courage, steadfastness, persistence, organized planning, and faith. Peace and blessings. Good health and mad wealth.